Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beck. If this is our first time meeting, thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to stick around. In this video, I am going to be chatting with you about the adjustment of life after kids, and especially the adjustment to our bodies. I have had 2 kids and I am finally to the point where I said enough is enough and I am getting my body back. So this is Project Comeback. I am going to be sharing with you my journey about how I have become fit and healthy. Let me give you some background information. I am tiny, like no joke tiny. As a primary school teacher, sometimes I get mistaken as one of my students because I am only 4'11", and both my girls have weighed over 8 pounds, which means I get huge in my stomach area. At the start of the year, it definitely got to that point where I was like, no, enough is enough, you know. I've had ample time after having my second. I am going to get my body back. I'm going to feel good in my skin and I'm going to be me. And so I did that whole healthy New Year's resolution, and 5 months later, I have stuck to it. So what happened at the start of the year was I subscribed to these online books and I started to do a little bit of healthy eating. I wasn't like fully jumping into the bandwagon of it all, but I was definitely kind of like dipping my toes into this whole culture. And then about a month and a half ago, I discovered something amazing, and it has totally changed my life. I stumbled across a YouTuber called Sarah's Day, and I know she has been around for ages and has such an amazing following. So if you haven't heard her, then you're in the same boat as me, but you should definitely check it out. She will change your life and completely inspire you like she's inspired me. So Sarah is a paleo based girl who has recently had a baby and is on her own Project Comeback after having a baby. I feel like here on YouTube we've become part of a family, a community that really supports each other, encourages each other. And so that's what she did for me, and she really inspired me to just try something new. So I am lactose intolerant, which means that my diet already means I can't have dairy. And then I've noticed recently that when I cut out wheat, I definitely feel better, not as bloated. Now this paleo diet is pretty much those 2 things and a little bit more. And so I said to myself, let's give this experiment a go. So I asked Mick if he'd be on board to do a paleo-based dinner challenge, and this is what it looks like. I'm sure if you are watching this and you're a mom, you can totally relate. Once you've had kids, your body just isn't the same. And I have been inspired by a YouTuber called Sarah. She runs Sarah's Day, to just do healthy eating and maintaining fitness. A bit about me is the fact that I am lactose intolerant, but it's definitely becoming to a point where I just can't have dairy and I need to be dairy free. And on this channel, Sarah's Day, she just shows like the healthy alternative, that it doesn't mean stopping, it just is swapping. And I was so inspired that I am gonna try a paleo based diet for a week. We've just finished our workout tonight and it was really good. And now we are getting ready for dinner. So dinner tonight is a paleo based pizza. So Mick and I have a really filling pizza. We love getting our prawn pizza. So we have tried a paleo based pizza dough, but then we did a bechamel sauce and there is some flour in that. So I'm looking forward to it. Welcome back to day 2 of our paleo dinners. Tonight we are doing this, which is rosemary balsamic sheet pan chicken with bacon and apples. I must say I'm so excited for this, and even Mick, he came into the kitchen to drop off Amira's bottle, looked at it and was like, that looks good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this tastes as good as it looks. I honestly haven't had Brussels sprouts in years, so I'm excited but at the same time super nervous. And welcome to night 3 of our paleo dinners. This night is the first night that I am feeling quite apprehensive. I currently have cooking sweet and sour meatballs. This one has taken a bit of prep effort, so probably not something I would do on a work night, but really fine for like weekends or the nights that I'm not coming home from work. Though in saying that, when I was cooking this, I totally think it would be great to just get the mince, cut everything up and pre-make the meatballs and store it in the freezer, and then that way when it comes to this dinner, I would just have to defrost it, cook it, and then make the sauce. So that would be so simple and easy. The thing I'm definitely worried about is this sweet and sour sauce. I'm kind of apprehensive that it might give me a bit of heartburn. Welcome to night 4 of our paleo based dinners. Tonight I am cooking slow cooked pull apart chicken, which they recommend to put on either a salad or with some roast veggies. I think we're just gonna do a salad tonight, nice and simple. This by far is probably one of the easiest. Making the sauce that it like marinates and cooks in was probably the hardest. There was a lot of ingredients that you had to blitz, but to set and forget is definitely a thumbs up for an easy family dinner. Welcome to my 5th and final night of a paleo based dinner week. I'm actually really super duper excited about tonight's dinner. It is chicken and chips. I know when I've been looking into this whole paleo diet, there are a lot of people who say sweet potato can go either way, and I would prefer this over normal potato. Now, 4 weeks later, Amira is still eating a paleo-based diet, which absolutely blows my mind. I didn't think in 1,000 years that this would actually stick and that this lifestyle is manageable, especially as parents and parents of 2 kids. So it's just so good to have this energy, to feel great and to not feel sick. Having a whole foods means I can sit down, have a dinner, know exactly what's in it, and know that I'm not gonna get a reaction afterwards, which is so nice because my intestines and my innards just in general were not in a happy place leading up to this paleo diet, which is probably what gave me that push to just try something new, and I am not regretting it at all. The other thing that's happened recently is Sarah talks about having like a healthy, active lifestyle. So it's great to do like the whole health side of it, but definitely need to be active. So in our little family, we've tried to figure out, well, what does this mean? And I know they recommend that you have at least 30 minutes of active, you know, exercise movement a day. And so that is something that I'm trying to do. And I make sure that I use my watch so that I'm tracking like my heart rate, my time and stuff like that. So how does that look for a family with 2 tiny humans? It's difficult, I must say. But something that we are trying to do is once we've put the girls to bed, I'll put dinner on and then Mick and I will do like a 30-minute HIIT workout. And it honestly is great as like a couple building exercise, and it's great to have encouragement, but totally works and it's fantastic. The other thing I'll do is I'll put YouTube up on the TV, I'll go onto Sarah's channel and I'll find one of her 15-minute fat burning exercises, which are amazing. You literally are like sweating afterwards. And then the last thing that I try and do, especially if my muscles are really sore, is I will go out for a walk with the pram, go up and down hills or walk around the estate or go around the local park. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that in my stories that I'm trying to get my active 30 minutes a day. Now this lifestyle, I have seen such amazing results. Like honestly, nothing else has worked the way that this has worked. And something that is clear evidence that this is what my body thrives off is I've lost my love handles, which is like mind-blowing for me. I can see the fact like my core is starting to trim down, like everywhere is just improving amazingly. Like my clothes fit better. They're even starting to get a little bit baggy. When I put my belt on, I'm having to like tighten it, which is like, oh, I've never had so much success before, and it's just so good. My goal for me personally is to fit into mainstream clothing, and I know that sounds crazy, but if you watch my previous vlog about postpartum clothes shopping, it was literally depressing that since having babies, I no longer fit into regular clothes because they stop at size 14, and I have curves, and that's not what I'm trying to lose on this paleo diet. I'm just honestly trying to be my best body, to kind of lean it down, tone it up and all that sort of jazz, so that I've got energy, so that I'm healthy, so I can be the best mom that I can be for my girls. And when I went clothes shopping, I couldn't fit into anything, and I'm 27. I want to feel good in my own skin. And it was so good because I went to buy some active wear literally on the weekend, and I fit a large, which is great because I'm in mainstream clothing again, and I feel confident, and it's just so good to be losing this post-baby fat and to feel good in my skin. And better yet, I am showing my daughters that it's not about hot fad diets, it's not about any of that. It's about finding a diet, and not a diet as in like something that's not sustainable, but a lifestyle choice that suits you and your body. And it's just so empowering that this is something that I'm not gonna get bored of, I'm not gonna get sick of, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. The paleo-based diet for us, because I'm not strictly paleo, is empowering because I know foods that I can eat. I know that if I'm craving sweet things, I can have fruit and nut mix and it fills me up. I can get raw vegan treats and they will blow your mind. They are so delicious. You wouldn't even believe that they're good for you and healthy compared to other things. Like, this for me is the way that I'm going to be losing my postpartum weight. So if you want to be part of Project Comeback, hit that subscribe button and follow my journey. Give this a like if it's something that you are interested in, and I'll make more vlogs and updates about Project Comeback. But I am so excited to share this journey with you, because I know as moms we can get really down on ourselves, and we can especially lose ourselves when we're constantly looking after others. So come with me as I find myself, I find my best self, and most of all, I'm finding that healthy, active lifestyle. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.